What I wanted you to show you here today is today's unboxing of the Nerf RapidStrike, which is going to be turning into Vera 2.0. You see, what happened is that my idea about sending a projectile through two flywheels in order to propel it electrically was actually right on the money, because as it turns out, that's exactly how a Nerf gun works. That was incredibly embarrassing when I first learned that, but nevertheless, what we're going to do is we're just going to roll with those punches. I just bought a Nerf gun anyway. They're fairly cheap. And now I'm going to modify the fucker. Without further ado, let's unbox this Nerf gun here. That's what I'm fucking talking about right here. You know, there is an embarrassment factor to getting a Nerf gun when you're my age. And, you know, what can I say though? You know, it's all in service of this extraordinary YouTube channel, which is going to serve as an inspiration to millions. And you know, this is really just a sacrifice that I make for you. This bad boy right here is our Nerf Strike. Hopefully, maybe I have to step back a little bit so you can get it all in frame. That's how fucking big this thing is. These are, I think, about 18 to 20 of these little Nerf darts. This is the magazine right here that I believe holds 18 Nerf rounds. In the videos I've seen online, it's usually clear, but mine's this bright orange color. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna paint it fucking black. By the time I'm done with this thing, it's gonna look like the meanest, craziest gun you've ever seen in your whole fucking life. We're gonna put a goddamn lawnmower engine right on the side of it. I'm just kidding, we're not gonna put a lawnmower. But we are gonna put a big ass fucking engine right on the side of it, and that's gonna power these flywheels that are inside of this thing. We're gonna shoot one of these Nerf darts out at roughly the speed of sound. Got some batteries, and we're gonna just charge it up real fast. What's the thing about batteries? You know, you use them all the time. How do they work? I mean, I know you can Google it, you can watch a video on YouTube, and I have, and I still couldn't tell you how they work. How is it that all that little stuff that you're seeing go like this? It's like this little fucking thing, and like electrons are moving from one end to the other, and it's causing like your electronics to start working. It's like, what the fuck is that? I don't know how it works. Who came up with this? It's one of those things that you never think about, but if you do think about it, you go, all right, let's fire it up. That is a weak-ass motor. You hear that? Do you hear that motor? Yeah, you probably didn't, because it's weak as fuck. But that's the whole point of this exercise. I'm gonna upgrade that motor. I'm gonna be putting some serious fucking voltage through it. Gonna get some really powerful batteries. We're gonna swap them out for this thing. Maybe get a LiPo battery pack for an RC car. Although I've already seen a lot of people do that, so I have another method I'm gonna try that you'll see in just a moment that I think is gonna be even more powerful than that. And we're gonna swap out the motors. So we're gonna take whatever crappy little motors there are inside this gun, we're gonna take those out, we're gonna put in some much more powerful motors, put a lot more voltage through it. I also have plans to modify the Nerf darts themselves to make them heavier and more lethal. This thing is gonna be used to do some serious damage during the zombie apocalypse. That's my ultimate objective. All right, we got a fully loaded clip here. Let's fucking lock and load. All right, bitch. So that was extremely disappointing. My Nerf gun did not fire. I gotta admit, even with the little motor, it actually comes out of there pretty fucking good, you know? It shoots out of there nice and solid. And so I can only imagine that once I put the fucking helicopter engine in this thing, it's gonna fucking go like crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna modify the flywheels, we're gonna modify the barrel, we're gonna put on a giant motor, we're gonna modify the Nerf darts themselves so that they actually fly much heavier, and it's just gonna be fucking incredible. So we're gonna turn this thing into a serious weapon of war by the time we're done with it. So anyway, you have yourself a good day. I love this fucking thing. This thing's fucking great, man. It just feels good in the hand. Got the giant fucking clip. It's incredible. You can put the clip in. Oh god, this is so satisfying. It's incredible. But that scared the shit out of you, didn't it?